This is going to be an energy read for Aquarius for Capricorn season 2025. I hope all is well with everybody. Make sure you show some love to your favorite Capricorn, your favorite sun sign Capricorns. All right. And make sure you, if you're not a sun sign Capricorn, make sure you celebrate where Capricorn is in your chart because you all got it in your chart somewhere. All right. Those energies are amplified in your chart right now. So you want to check out what's going on with your astrological placements and take advantage of the opportunities that are presented to you with Capricorn. All right. So Aquarius, what's popping, baby? Let's see what we got going on for the Aqua Mommies, Aqua Poppies out there. All right. I appreciate y'all coming and checking out the channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. You know, do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. All right. Let's see what we got going on for y'all. For messages for Aquarius. Let's get one more shuffle here. See what's going on with Aquarius for Capricorn season. There's a lot of placements in Capricorn, or they will be shortly. So that's your 12th house, Aquarius. So pay attention to your dreams. You may want to write them down. Yeah, we got the first card out, which is the Strength energy. That's your opposite polarity of Leo. We got the 5 of Swords, okay? So that's your energy, Aquarius. It's definitely some type of rivalry, competitive energy here. Knight of Cup energy in reverse. I just want to make sure you can see the cards. Okay. Death energy reversed. Scorpionic energy. All right. 10 of Wands, which is Sagittarius. And then we also have Magician. Okay. Gemini energy. Let me see if I could do something with this. All right, I don't want to mess with it because with my luck, it will crash right before our eyes. All right, let's see what we got going on with this energy here. Okay, well, at least you can see the cards. That's my point, is that you can see them. All right, I'm just getting a jealous energy. I feel something about jealousy coming out right off the bat. What else we got here? There's definitely competitive energy here, rivalry. I just get an energy of it could be sibling rivalry. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I just get that somebody is very jealous and manipulative as AF. Okay, manipulative is what I'm getting here. They know what to say and what to do. Okay. Like I'm getting, for example, say grandma comes to town or everybody goes to grandma's house and it's like a rivalry here where, grandma favors one person over the other and the other person knows that. And so they rub it in the other person's face, like something like that. So be careful with the family gatherings here of, rivalries and, people wanting attention. And I feel like that type of stuff is going on. Okay. For you, Aquarius. But with this sun energy here, oh, this is the strength energy. So it's like an energy of control. Okay. Somebody's afraid because they don't have control. So they're trying to be manipulative. They could be trying to emotionally manipulate you in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Because they don't want something to end. So somebody is basically doing everything that they possibly can to manifest a situation the way they want it to go. All right. But they're going to try to play on your emotions, or maybe you're feeling as if somebody's trying to play on your emotions. With this death energy in reverse and magician, somebody could definitely be doing some manipulative shit. Okay, definitely for sure. But somebody could be waiting for someone to reach out to them, and then it's like, okay, like how the holidays come around and certain you expect a call from, or maybe you don't expect a call. Maybe somebody does expect a call and they don't get it from a particular relative or a family member. It could be just a battle of well, you ain't calling me, so I ain't calling you. It could be one of those types of things going on here. But let's see what else is going on here, Aquarius. But with this death energy in reverse, it's like something is not going to change. Like somebody is not understanding that something is a wrap and it's a wrap. Okay. We got, two fixed energies here. We got the Leo energy here and the death energy in reverse. So something is definitely, it is what it is, and somebody's having a problem trying to manipulate around that or to change that. Sorry, I dropped a card. I'm not going to take these, but yeah, it could be somebody wanting somebody to apologize, or they could be somebody who's collaborating, trying to get people to help them to manipulate a situation in their favor. So it could be a situation where maybe Aquarius, you're the type of person you're like, yo, I'm not doing that. It's a wrap. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not doing it. I don't care what nobody says. And you may have people who are trying to collaborate to get you to see things their way. So there could be some communication coming your way in reference to you, whether it's you making amends with somebody or you doing something that you are adamantly not doing. You already told someone you're not doing it, but people are trying to collaborate to figure out how they can get you to how to get to win you over in some way, shape, or form. We have bully. Yeah, see, with the strength energy and bully, somebody is trying to. The thing is that they can't. With the five of swords energy here, whatever tactics they're using, it's not working. Okay. Let's see. Let me get some more here because there's more to it here. Illness. Somebody's pissed off. I feel like illness sometimes is an energy of someone just being so sick. Like how you say, yo, haters is sick. I got these haters sick. Yo, they mad because my shit is flyer in there. Like sick could be used as a term, jargon in reference to having people mad at you. So I'm feeling like that's what it is here. I'm feeling like haters is mad sick. Okay, somebody's mad because they can't manipulate a situation or manipulate a person. With the especially with the Knight of Cup energy reverse, that's just straight manipulative energy. This is somebody who refuses to apologize, who refuses to bow down, who refuses to back down. Like somebody's trying to get someone to somebody may want to apologize and you ain't trying to hear it. That could be another thing here, or somebody could be trying to get you to work something out with somebody. Yeah, see, compromise with the King of Cups energy in reverse. It's like you ain't trying to hear it. So they could be feeling like if more than one person comes at you and says, hey, da, da, da. And I feel like it's a bullying energy because it's like you're standing your ground with this strength energy. You're standing your ground, but these people, they're not trying to hear it. So that's why they're coming up as bullies. Because they're not respecting your boundaries. You like, yo, I'm not going to the party. And they're like trying to do everything they possibly can to try to get you to go to the party or whatever it is they're trying to get you to do. Okay. With the death energy in reverse, you're not budging. It's like, yo, it don't matter what you do. Resistance is futile. Okay. I'm not doing it. Yeah. Goal. So it's like, yo, somebody's just understanding. And with the 10 of Wands, they try as they might. Try. Somebody's getting pissed off because they can't get you to do what they want you to do. And so, now you may hear something about it with the Magician energy and conflict. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about here. So this is some bullshit. So what I'm getting here is, I don't know if you're, it could be whatever it is, whether they're trying to get you to talk to somebody, whether they're trying to get you to go somewhere, whether they're trying to get you to change your mind, whatever it is that these people are trying to do. There's more than one person trying to collaborate to get you to do what they want you to do. And whatever it is that they're trying to do, or however they're trying to convince you, this shit's just not working. I want to get another deck here because I just want to see. I don't know if somebody's sending some death magic to somebody trying to make somebody sick, or somebody sending some magic to make somebody ill, but the shit ain't working. Because you can't bully, this person can't bully you and manipulate you, so they're sending some bullshit your way, some negative energy your way. Or maybe they did already. Yeah, it could be a matriarch who's doing this, a mother figure. Okay, because when you look at the sun card, this is like a maternal figure. Okay, could be a grandmother of sorts, and the Empress energy could represent a grandmother, like the Queen could represent the daughter, right? But the Empress is the grandmother, right? And we have bully. So it's like There's a family, I feel like a family matriarch, or someone who is in control. They're trying to control, because Empress energy deals with control as well. With the strength energy, it's like they're trying to get you. It's like somebody's trying to bully someone. Someone's trying to make someone do something that they don't want to do, and they're not able to do it. And so what they're gonna do is they're gonna play sick. So if this is an elderly person, they're gonna front like they sick. Oh, I'm not well, because maybe there's okay. Here's a scenario. Say there's family members who don't connect with one another for whatever reason. They don't rock. Okay, and now this elderly person is not well, and they want these people to connect. But here's the Nine of Pentacle energy in reverse. Somebody is like, not well. Literally, somebody is not well, or they're trying to get someone um, sick, or they're trying to get somebody to lose some money. Something they're doing, some type of strategy, and it's not working. This is how somebody's trying to bully somebody. Okay. Tell me more about this compromise. Yeah, the Five of Pentacle in reverse, trying to get someone to come back around. So somebody may have stepped off. This person could have felt neglected or abused, okay, by these bullying entities. There could be a matriarch who has allowed maybe other family members to bully certain family members. If that's not it, yeah, but this is somebody who's coming into their own. They've decided that they're no longer going to allow someone to push them around, okay? With this death energy in reverse, the goal is to get somebody to change their mind, or to come back around, or to do something they don't want to do. But it's a wrap. I'm telling you, it's a wrap. Like, the cycle is over. Saturn deals with, discipline, boundaries, knowing the limits, knowing the ledge, right? Um, and Saturn reminds me, when I see things like this, it's like, okay, Saturn is like the energy of, okay, you graduated sixth grade. You can't go back to sixth grade after you graduated. You graduated. You have to move forward. That shit is over. Elementary school is done. You can't go back. You gotta go to the, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go to the next level. So when Saturn comes in, that's graduation day. You graduated. You've completed that cycle, that karmic cycle. No more. Now you're trying to move on. But somebody does not want something to move on with the death energy in reverse here. And the goal is to stop someone from moving forward. So somebody has decided to move on or move away from a situation here because they feel like they're not being respected, and it's bothering them. Okay, it really bothers them. Like, somebody's not being as respected or appreciated. Their boundaries are not being respected, is what I'm getting here, and somebody's getting pissed off about that. Yeah, here's the Queen of Cup energy with the goal energy. So, oh, we already had the, okay, well, I pulled that out anyway. So, yeah, somebody is focusing on self-care. Somebody is like, you know what? I understand that that's what you want, but I'm going to do what's best for me. It's focus, it's the emphasis is self-care. But somebody's pissed off about that. Yeah, here's the sun energy. And so it's going to be obvious. They're going to make that obvious that they're mad. And that's where the communication comes in. So somebody's going to call you, well, how come you don't call nobody? And how come you don't do A, B, and C, with the magician and in the conflict, arguing with you because you stood your ground and said, I'm not doing this. Okay, for some of you with the bullying energy here, this could have been something that took a toll on you emotionally. Yeah, here's the seven. This is how they feel on the low. They're not saying it to you, but they could be talking to somebody from behind the scenes. But this has hurt you in some way, shape, or form, because look at the picture here. You see how he's wounded? Okay? And looking for, it's like wounded and looking for someone to care for them while they're wounded. But you didn't get that. Okay? They didn't give a fuck with the Knight of Cup energy in reverse. They didn't care about your feelings. You tried to make them see things from your perspective, but they didn't give two shits. Okay? So now you're like, oh, okay, is that what you're doing? All right, then you know what? You don't want to respect my boundaries. I can't deal with you anymore because this is too much for me. It's too painful. It hurts. So I have to protect my heart. I have to put up boundaries to protect my heart. And so if I have to put up boundaries and protect my heart, the goal is that we're not going back to the past. That shit is in the past. I'm not doing that no more. So for some of y'all, this is what you're doing. You're putting up boundaries because you're tired. You've had it. with the Ten of Wands, the Fury, and the Sun energy, and you've made it known. It's not like this is a secret. You said what it is you had to say. So you ain't hiding nothing. It's not like they don't know why you not around or why you not talking or why you not reneging. It's not like they don't know. They know. Facts. They know. 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 So, now, they're trying to figure out how they can, what it is now is they may want to argue with you. But I feel like they're talking about you behind the scenes because there's more than one person involved. This is what this is. So I don't know if this is something that got to do with your family, your friend group, uh, or what have you. But you put your foot down about some shit and somebody don't like it because of the way you were treated. And you're like, well, shit, I don't like it either. But ain't nobody gave a damn when I didn't, you know what I'm saying? These are people who are miserable. They're not happy. Yeah. So whatever the bullying was doing, okay, and this parental figure allowed it, or the head allowed it to go down. They allowed it to go down with the sun energy in reverse. It's like they just looked at you like, oh, and they just kept doing it. And I guess because you were resilient with the strength energy, they thought it was okay. So they just kept doing it and kept doing it. It got to the point where it really started fucking with you with the illness energy and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It started fucking with you. And that's what they wanted it to do. For some of y'all, like, this is crazy work right here. This is bananas. Bananas. But they unhappy. That's because they unhappy and they miserable. You trying to be happy and do you, and see they don't like it. You giving them resistance now. Before you wasn't doing that. Okay, you wasn't standing your ground. You didn't say anything. You just let shit go. But then it got to the point where it got too much for you, and you said, "God damn it, I've had enough." And I mean that, and I'm letting you all know. I'm letting anybody know who asks me, anybody who come to me about the bullshit, I'm letting you know this is what it is, and it ain't shit. It ain't shit you could do about it. Not a damn thing. So you could talk amongst yourselves, do whatever you want to do, but my goal is to focus on my health and my happiness. And if you don't like it, too damn bad. Okay? And so behind the scenes, they all fighting and arguing and upset because they can't get you to do whatever it is that they want you to do. Whether they want you to come and join them and you don't fuck with the one person or you don't fuck with the other people. They're unapologetic. They don't give a shit about you. And that's the problem. That's why you like, yo, if they're not going to acknowledge the shit that they did, then ain't no need for me to be around. Ain't nothing to talk about. Okay? Period. Period. Yeah, look at the lies and shit. Okay? Lies, dishonesty, not being real, not keeping it a buck. And you are to the point where, you know what? I'm not going to let you stress me the fuck out. I feel like this could be family. Because who else would stress you out like this? You know what I mean? To the point where it bothers your health. It bothers your self-esteem. Okay, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so for some of y'all, it is family. Because it's a spiritual lesson. And with Saturn energy here, this is something that this is karma that you came into this lifetime with. Is what I'm getting specifically. So, yeah, it's about your self-esteem. So for some of you, your first bullies was your family members. And maybe you're doing some healing right now. With the death energy and the Queen of Cups here, maybe you're doing some shadow work and you're coming to the conclusion of when you first had these feelings of not, feeling worthy. And it could have been back when you was a kid for whatever reason, okay? So this was a spiritual lesson for some of y'all. Yeah, interference, because there's always somebody else in the mix. I told you it was more than one person in the mix. So it's like a favoritism energy is what I'm getting to. And then you have the strictly sexual. So maybe because of, strictly sexual, this is a card that has nothing to do with what we got going on here. I feel like what happened was there was some, maybe the relationships that you connect with are strictly sexual, and you're trying to find out why these relationships were like this. And it could stem back to the first areas of rejection and self-esteem issues from when you were a kid. Okay, and that could be what you suffered from, because the illness is like something you suffer from, and with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, that's low self-esteem. Okay, so somebody knew that and they used that to their advantage against you. Okay, and they bullied you. but you stood your ground. You did what you were supposed to do with this spiritual lesson. You learned it and you outgrew it. You found out what it was. You stood your ground and now you moved on. All right, that's what's up. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, trickster. So some of y'all were dealing with somebody who was very manipulative. Okay, they know what they was doing. Or now they trying to get you to come back around. These could be family members trying to get you to come back around and you ain't having it. Or this could be a partner, an ex-partner who's trying to get you to come around. You've distanced yourself. You're a loner energy now. You don't fuck with these people, or you don't fuck with this person, this ex-lover, these family members, these old friends. Yeah, you, for some of y'all celibate. And that's what that strictly sexual energy is. You celibate, you're not dealing with them, you're not having sex with them. For a lot of you, you were innocent in this situation, also with that maiden energy. It represents an energy of innocence. Okay? So this situation that you were involved with, you didn't really know that this is what was going on. But you know what? You was always protected. You just had to come into your own. And so now that you're in your own, you are spiritually protected from these types of people coming around you. So you will never fall for no shit like this again. Now you've learned your lesson about your self-worth and your self-value, but you had to get to the point where you were exhausted. You've exhausted all possibilities of trying to work things out with these people, and you realize you just can't. All right? Or this partner, you just can't. So you had to stand your ground and step off. And you're not going back. With the death energy in reverse, you are not going back, and you are protected. So these people could be coming back around. They could be calling you antisocial. Why you don't call? Why you don't come by? Why you act like you don't hear me? I'm trying to call you. I'm trying to reach out to you. For what? You're demonic. You're demonic. Why would somebody come back around and continue to deal with this type of bullshit? You don't have no apathy for this person whatsoever. You're always the one trying to compromise and giving in. No matter what's going on, you're always the one who turns the other cheek. And you've been doing that, so these people expected you to do that, but you switched up on them with the death energy. You switched up on their ass. Okay? They did not expect this from you. Whoever this is, whether it's a family member or a lover or a group dynamic, a friendship dynamic, you switched up on them and you let them know that under no uncertain terms are you dealing with the bullshit moving forward. And I concur, Aquarius. I concur. Peace and blessings to you. Good luck to you. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next reading. Deuces.